Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Five Below haul. So pretty much today I'm going to be showing you what I got from Five Below. So right now we're going to start with these cute little dumbbells that I got. They're pink and they're 10 pounds each. So they were about 10 bucks each. I don't know why this place is called Five Below if everything isn't $5 and below, because I literally saw a mini fridge for makeup that was $35 and it was so cute, but I don't want to spend that kind of money on a fridge that's like this size. Sorry. But anyway, so here's the bag. I'm just going to show you a few snacks that I bought and stuff like that. So at Five Below they have mochi and a lot of different kind of Asian snacks. So I got this Taiwan dessert Japanese mochi, and I could actually try it for you guys because I don't know, why not? It's a haul and I want to show you, I kind of want to do a little review of their snacks because I think that it should be good. So looking at this mochi, I could tell that it's not as cheap as some of the other mochis that I have purchased. So this mochi pack was about $2.50. So it's very cheap and affordable. I'm a very broke girl, so I just feel like, it's very good to have cheap stuff. So my initial first review is it's very soft and it feels very genuine to how mochi should feel. Some mochis feel really plasticky. This one does not feel plasticky at all. So the smell, it smells very or aromatic, kind of flowery. You can definitely smell the red bean paste. I don't know, I think this is supposed to be ube flavored just because it's purple. A lot of purple things are kind of like ube flavored, which is kind of like similar to like a purple sweet potato, I believe. But anyway, so let's take a bite. So my first complaint is that the red bean paste is not the same color. And now that's not a problem. I'm just saying it's kind of false advertising. I was expecting something a little darker rather than a light color. But it tastes great. But it is kind of weird that it's like a completely different filling, from the one that I'm seeing here. I don't know if that's the way it looks when it's freshly made, but it does taste very good. It tastes very, very mochi-like in nature, which is good. Some mochis, like I said, that I've purchased in the past have kind of had like a plasticky outer layer, and I wasn't really a big fan. That's why when I was initially going to buy these, I was like, I don't know if it's going to be plasticky, but I got to try it anyway. So I really do enjoy the mochi. I like the texture. The texture feels kind of like a really soft breast with a bit of loose skin on it. So if you don't know what that feels like, you probably never had a girl that used to be obese. So I know what that feels like because when I was 135 pounds, my breasts had loose skin, and the loose skin felt very similar to the texture of this mochi. But yeah, these are really good. I would definitely buy it again for $2.50. So I give that a 10 out of 10 because I'm obese. And that's why, because I love food. Honestly, oh yeah, it says right here, ube. It's sideways. I don't know why they made it sideways, but it is from Taiwan. So yeah, it's made in Taiwan. It literally says on the back. And it also has a bunch of like Thai letters or whatever. Chinese, whatever. Anyway, I also got these pretzel pizza flavored sticks. I don't know, it kind of is reminiscent of Pocky in the way it's shaped, it looks like. So so my initial first smell is that it smells a bit like pizza combos. Yeah, it kind of tastes like the pretzel pizza combos. It is a bit softer in texture in terms of like a softer crunch rather than like a really hard, grainy, grainy crunch. But yeah, you can definitely tell it tastes like pizza. I give these probably about maybe a 7 or an 8. Probably an 8. Just because, like I said, I'm obese. And obese people, as we all know, love food. So I love all kinds of food. I'm not a hater. Also, now before you start hating, this is literally me. It says, I can do all things through spite. And that is really me. That's what I do on the internet. I do things that other people don't like just because I want to spite them, such as buying things from Shein, because they want to bully me and belittle me. So this is me. If you want to bully me and belittle me, get ready, because I'm going to do something like buy something from Shein out of spite. And in fact, I bought something from Shein last night, and I'm very happy about it because I got this really cute little Dolly Lolita shirt, and I also got, what else did I get? Oh, I got this like really puffy pumpkin Lolita pair of shorts. They got a little bit of lace. They're really puffy and pumpkin-y, kind of like a little anime character. Also, I used to have a pair of those, but they no longer fit me because I'm very obese. So you might be wondering, why do you buy from Shein? First of all, I'm broke. Second of all, my local Goodwill. So this town is very small. There's only old people that live in this town. Old people and high school, middle school girls. So everything there is either way too grandma-like in nature, or the pants and tops are way too small for me. I'm a size extra large, and it is extremely difficult for me to find pants that fit me, even on Shein. However, you know, for example, I will show you this pair of pants. So this pair of pants I got from Shein, and I am going to DIY them and make them way cuter. They're not as cute as I feel like they're, you know, potentially that they could be. However, I am planning on putting some rips in it and some charms, some studs, stuff like that along the nature. And I'm thinking about putting a skull patch on the back pocket because I like to DIY stuff. And a lot of people, they go, oh, well, why don't you DIY all of your clothes? First of all, I am a mother. I am very busy. I don't have the time. I have a full-time job. I have, you know, I have to work out. I have to do social media. I don't have to, but I prefer to do it. I'm a very busy individual, and I just feel like it's way easier for me as an individual to just purchase things online. I also don't drive, so it's not like I'm going to walk an hour to go to my local Goodwill every time I want to find a new outfit. Also, like I said, you know, some of my clothes I do get from Goodwill, but I'd say a lot of the time I do have to end up DIYing those things, and I haven't done a lot of them. So they're just sitting in my closet waiting for me to put patches on, to sew and turn into something beautiful. But in the meantime, like I've stated, I've been very busy, and it's very hard for me to find the time. It's very hard for me to find pants that fit me. It's extremely difficult. I don't think people realize how obese I really am, because finding an extra large in my size, even a size 14, 16, will not fit me. It will not fit me. And if it does, it doesn't fit correctly. And it doesn't look okay. It looks like a grandma. And I'm not trying to look like a grandma. Do you people understand that? I don't know. But anyway, so I love these dumbbells. They are 10 pounds. And I'm planning on doing some home workouts just because I find it very difficult to find the time to go to the gym. And I used to work out at home a lot, but I've never had pink dumbbells. And I feel like these are perfect. Since they're 10 pounds, I could do squats with them, I could do hip thrusts, I could do all kinds of things. And I used to love working out, and I still do. I love working out. It's just finding the time when I work at 1 to 9:30 in the nighttime, and I have to watch my kid from 6 a.m. to 1 in the afternoon. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, and you know, I have a lot to do. And a lot of people don't realize how busy some people really are. And you know, if you're gonna hate on me for buying Shein, that's fine. I know, you think it's ethically wrong. You know what? That's fine. If you want to do that, if you want to not purchase from Shein, that's fine. I feel like you're doing great. But for me, it is just something that I want to do. And if people are going to call me a piece of shit for doing that because I'm broke, because I'm busy, it's just very inappropriate, and I think you need to grow up. And that's what I think. So anyway, also I'm going to do a little Kroger haul while I'm at it. I got this turkey caprese wrap for $2.70 because I'm broke. And I also got this thing of chips. So this is going to be my lunch. snack/dinner. So I'm gonna eat half of this wrap and save the rest for tomorrow, and eat half of this bag of chips, save it for tomorrow, because that's just what I do. That's what I do because I barely have groceries, and I'd like to keep it that way because it helps me to keep me from snacking on the weekend, because I eat at work, you know, when I'm working, and then on my days off I usually eat a lot less because I barely have any food, and that's fine with me. I'm fine with that. I'd rather have it that way because I do have a tendency to snack and overeat when I get bored, which is why I like to stay busy. So I am going to go to the gym, but thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think of these dumbbells. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I hope you guys are having an excellent day, and hopefully, you know, I won't get any hate comments about my Shein adventures. You know what? I know I will, but at the end of the day, what are you going to do about it? I'm not going to change my mind. I am very educated about the whole Shein situation. I know everything about what's going on. I know about the environment, all of that stuff. I am very busy. I am very, very busy. I can't do the sewing and all the time. It's ridiculous that these people think that I should sew everything that I have. It's ridiculous. I got stuff to do. I have a child. Do you have a child? Well, once you have one, come back to me and sew all your clothes while you're at it. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.